Hey Shooby Doodlers, and finally at last we come to the king. He's got quite a big head, hasn't he? So let's see how we go about drawing this. The base of all chess pieces like this are circular. I've been telling you all week with the other chess pieces that you have to imagine the circle sitting in a square on the chess piece. When we draw from the side, that circle turns from being a circle into an ellipse, and the square turns into kind of a rectangle or a trapezoid, depending on how much perspective you're adding to the drawing. So to give a bit of perspective to this drawing, let's kind of draw the square like this. So these lines out here are disappearing on the horizon line, and this is going to kind of be our square on the table, except I think it's going to be more about like that on our chess piece board. So the circle is going to sit on the square, but it's going to be at an angle, so we're going to turn it into an ellipse, something more like that. Now that's going to come up here, and we'll have that little kind of band around there, and then it comes in a little bit, and then we're going to have a kind of a curve around there, and it's going to come up to this basic bottom plinth part of the whole thing. So that will then also be an ellipse as we're seeing it from the top. So that's kind of this bit down, and then starting from about there, we've got this shaft coming up to hold the crown. So that's probably about it there. Now the crown has got this great wide skirt around the outside of it, which is almost as wide as the bottom down here, so it's kind of about like that wide, I should think. So let's just draw that in. Draw a nice great big ellipse that's going to be about like that, except it gets curved a bit on the top, and then a bit like a mushroom really, and then the royal mushroom. And then we're going to have that bit there, which will go up slightly, and then another kind of little ring around there. And then we have the crown coming up here. So that's coming up in this kind of regal kind of way. We're going to run out of space, aren't we? So I'm going to zoom out and just slightly readjust everything there. So this is going to come around, that kind of shape that you get on for a crown, and then we're going to have this little kind of dimply bit on the top, and then we've got this kind of cross thing at the top, which I hope yes, I can fit in, no problem. Good. So that is good. Shall we do that just slightly from the side? So let's draw that. That will be a little kind of curvy thing there. Let's get that centered there. So this curve should be about, oh no, I think that should be about like that. That's probably better. And then this will come forward a little bit like that. That is feeling a bit better. Good. And then we draw that bit on the top with a little curve on the top. So I'm going to draw that and that and that, and then forward to this little. So let's get this kind of shape in there like that, and that will come across. So then we can make this 3D. That will come to there, that will come up and around the top, and then this will come down there. We might see a little bit of that. And then that means then that we can kind of draw that little kind of nubbin thing that it's sitting on. And then we can bring the crown around like that, and here we're going to need to draw a nice gentle curve, and then that's that little ring there, down on each side, join with a curve, another little ring, and then we got this great big kind of mushroom skirt coming around like that. Looking good. And then this can come down to there, and this can come down to there, and we can join those together with a curve at the bottom, and we can bring that around there and that down and around to there. which means we've got that little ledge there, which you can just kind of dot away at the edge. Join these two up at the bottom, and then we've got a kind of final plinth part at the bottom. And again, we want to have that kind of thickness there. Let's put it in its square, and we'll bring that all the way down to there and bring the square across like that. Now when you are absolutely sure that the ink is dry, then you can erase all those pencil lines, and then you won't be smudging the ink. Now I think we're going to want quite a bit of darkness under there, and we're going to put a bit of shading around like that. I think we'll put some shading in there, and maybe just a little bit around there, and maybe a bit on the top around there as well. I think we can put a bit of shading down there, maybe a little bit around there. Certainly we're going to want some coming down there and up there. I think we could put some there, and we're going to want some around the base here, and probably some coming down there, and this wants a bit of darkness in there and a little bit of hint of shading in there, and then finally we will put some serious shading in the square to put our king on the table, and we can probably say checkmate. There you go, how to draw a king real easy.